Robert Carney, 50 Hicks Ave, Unit 6. I just have to be honest, echoing Nick G's points. Um, with this council-led initiative, under present circumstances, I'm just skeptical of how much these meetings are going to accomplish. I appreciate this desire to engage deeper with residents, and I've had firsthand experience emailing and conversing with city councilors on issues of interest, some of which led to a pleasing response from the council as a whole. However, with the exception of George Scarpelli, I honestly question whether all the city councilors truly want to engage with residents of the community on all issues. More specifically, I'm concerned about how the majority affiliation with Our Revolution may limit open dialogue in diverse neighborhoods. When elected officials are part of a specific policy platform, it raises questions for me about their ability to remain fully responsive to constituent input. I can't help but question statements from councilors that say we want to represent anyone. Is there a way for an Our Revolution councilor to respond to residents who may disagree with parts of the People's Platform? For example, the Our Revolution endorsement process requires agreement to the entirety of the People's Platform, a detailed, evolving document that establishes positions on everything from code enforcement officers to emergency response and extends into state and national issues. This means councilors endorsed by Our Revolution have already committed to positions on issues like whether they think Proposition 2.5, is good or not. There's something about that on the website. Restorative justice in schools, whether that should be favored or not, and rent stabilization before hearing from constituents. What concerns me most is the structural limitation this creates for constituent engagement. If a councilor has pre-committed to a platform position, meaningful dialogue with residents who hold different views becomes difficult. Additionally, residents cannot contribute to or vote on the People's Platform unless they're already OR members who have agreed to the existing platform, creating a closed feedback loop. I respect that councilors have sincere convictions and that many residents share these values. However, if the councilors want to see more meaningful engagement in the wards, I believe they should critically examine how organizational commitments may be perceived as barriers to open constituent dialogue. Greater independence from any exclusive political structure would make these ward meetings more effective, in my opinion, and I would feel more comfortable raising my ideas in a more independent format. Thank you.